Hi, everyone. This is Mark Matson from HR's Learning and Development team. I'm here today to go over the administrator functions in order to be able to look up individual students' completions as well as to run reports for assignments that have been made in Healthstream. Please note that there are two separate Healthstream sites used at Hackensack Meridian Health. JFK has one Healthstream instance that's used for JFK team members, and there's also the Southern Healthstream instance, which encompasses team members from Bayshore and South, including long-term care, home care, employed physician practice that are in the Southern region. So although some of the screens might look a little bit differently, the functionality itself will be the same whether you're using JFK or the Southern Healthstream instance. This page that you see here is the landing page. If you do not see this page when you first log into Healthstream, you do not have administrator access. You will want to reach out to your administrator for your site in order to be able to provide that access for you. So for the Southern Healthstream instance, you can reach out to Mark Matson, and for the JFK instance, you can reach out to Michael Porazak, both on the Learning and Development team. We will be able to provide you with the necessary access to be able to see the screens that you're going to see today, as well as to run reports. When we log in as an administrator, it's going to bring you to the landing page for all of the administrative functions that you have permission to complete. So for the first thing that we're going to do today is look up an individual student record for completion. So for that, we're going to go to the People tab. Once at the People tab, we're then going to go to Manage Students. This will bring up the searching function to allow us to be able to search for that student by first and last name. We're going to make sure this is an active record. We're going to click Search, and we're going to find any search results that come up. Again, the more specific you are, the more limiting it will be to your search results. If you were just to put in a last name, you then will obviously get many more search results. So here, Kate Test is the student that I want to report on. It's going to bring us to a general information page on this test account. You'll see a bunch of different options. And again, this might vary depending on your level of administrator access. So the couple main screens that you'll want to be able to look at are going to be the My Learning. So this is where you'll come to see any assignments and any learning that the student might have in outstanding to complete. So assignment learning would have due dates, whereas elective learning would be those that they self-register for in the catalog. The next screen that you'll want to become familiar with is the My Transcripts. So for that student, this is where you will come to see what courses have that student completed. You'll notice that it will default to the last 12 months, but if you simply click this drop-down, you can alter this date range. You can also prescribe it with a specific to and from date. And pressing go. In this case, for Kate Test, we're going to change that to her complete history. And you'll notice that her course completions will then show up in reverse chronological order with the most recent appearing first. So this is how you could verify quickly if you wanted to see when and if they completed a particular course right on their transcript. If you had the need to export this transcript, you could come right up to the top here under Customize and Print. Clicking that link will bring you over to the Reports tab at the top. Again, it will default back to that last 12 months. So if we did want to expand that a little bit further, we could hit Complete History, hit Continue, and this will generate us a report that we could either print right here from the web browser, or we could export into a PDF or to an Excel document to be able to email or send to somebody else. Okay, so that will bring us, and then if we hit Exit Report, that will bring us back to that student's profile if we had any further need to review that. All right, so that is working with an individual student and looking up that information. You can also look and to run reports for a group of students if you need to report on for a particular assignment. One thing I will point out is that for those of you using the Southern instance of Healthstream, so for those covering Bayshore South, our organizational structure does allow for us to report more specifically at the institutional level. So if you would like to run a report specifically for a particular campus, you can use it by clicking the facility name at the top here. You will have the options to locate all of the different facilities that you can then drill in the reporting that you pull for that particular site. In the case here, we'll pick Jersey Shore University Medical Center as our site. When we click on that, you'll notice we're now located in the Jersey Shore area. For an assignment report, we're going to go to the Reports tab. We're then going to click and use the Assignment Completion Schedulable report. So this report right here under Education Reports. That will bring us to this next screen. We just need a little bit more information to be able to run this report. So the first option that we're going to adjust here is the due date range. It's defaulted for the current year. So if you know the assignment you're looking to report on occurred within the current year, you can leave this option alone and it will pull in any assignments made with a due date that fall in that year. Next, you have the option to come down to learning. So you have two options here. You can select an assignment or you can search for a particular course. So if we select an assignment and we'll use the sexual harassment training, you might notice that there are then multiple assignments. So if you know which particular assignment you're looking to report on, you could select multiple assignments at one time. And when we do that, it will bring in not only the course titles associated with that assignment, but also the student groups that are also associated with that assignment. The other option would be to come to search for courses and to identify those particular titles in which we want to report on. We also have the ability to define which students we want to look for if they are different or maybe more focused than the initial assignment that was made. So here you could go to search for students. Again, you could pull in students one by name, but you could also locate by using the delimiters on the bottom here, a way to search for a particular department. So suppose we want to look at only those that are on Northwest 6, we can uncheck all departments and check just Northwest 6. That will then show us all of the team members that are on Northwest 6. We can check all current search results so that everybody is selected. Press continue. You'll now notice that it will come up that student criteria has been selected. So based on the criteria that we just selected, we're going to pull this report. When we click the continue button, it will then show us the assignments for Northwest 6. As you can see here, although we had several students assigned or several students selected, many more than appear here, these are the only 4 students that are assigned that particular course that we chose. On this report, you'll notice the team member if there is a completion date. You'll also see the completion status of that particular course. If there's multiple departments, each department will have a department summary as far as completion. And at the very bottom of the report, you will have that grand total overall completion for all departments that are encompassed within that report. All right. One other thing that I would like to point out to you is the help feature. So in Healthstream, so at the very top right here, as an administrator, you can click on help, which will open in a separate tab. And when you do so, being that I was in the assignment completion schedulable report here, when I clicked help, it actually brings me right to that screen in the help section. So this will help to explain exactly what the report is, what it's going to do, and then the step-by-step on how to complete that report. So again, it explains each of those boxes and exactly what you're looking to do in order to complete that report. You also have a search box up here. So if you want to search for something else, you can go ahead to the top right here under search and search for that, and you will be able to find what you're looking for. There's also show me how modules. So again, if you're looking for particular modules or particular, a particular demonstration on how to complete something, you can come here to these, show me how modules, and it will give you some more options and some visuals on how to complete those steps for that process. All right, so that is, again, that is the assignment completion report. That report should serve the needs when you're looking to report on specific assignments that were made in Healthstream. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to your Healthstream administrator who will be happy to assist you in getting the reports that you need completed. Again, for the Southern Healthstream, that would be Mark Matson, and for the JFK Healthstream, that would be Michael Porazak. Thank you for your time today. We hope that this presentation was helpful in helping you to look up students and run assignment or completion reports in Healthstream. Have a great day.